everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little bit of a special one, and that's because it's actually my birthday today, and I'm 23. So this is the makeup look that I wanted to create and wear on my birthday, and I wanted to use my favourite Makeup Geek eyeshadow called Moon Dust. And you would know that if you've seen my Makeup Geek haul, and if you haven't, I will leave the link for that video down below in the description box. But yeah, I really wanted to use that eyeshadow, and then I saw JLO's makeup look from the VMAs a few days ago, and it looked like she was basically wearing the eyeshadow Moon Dust by Makeup Geek or something very similar. So I just thought it's the perfect opportunity for me to recreate her VMA makeup look and also show you the look I would have done on my birthday, which is basically her look. But yeah, I really hope you enjoy this tutorial, and if you would like to see how I got this look right here, then please keep on watching. Hey peeps, so I'm just going to start with my Sephora Jumbo Liner in the shade 22 Dark Taupe Shimmer, and I'm just taking this all the way across the lid, and the edges of this doesn't need to be too neat because we're going to blend it out anyway. And I'm just going to take a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to blend out those edges, and I'm not going to take it too high up. I'm just going to keep this on the lid and in the crease slightly. You just want to use like a windscreen wiper motion, so back and forth or in little circular little movements across the lid. Then I've got my Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Creme Brulee, and I'm just going to take this through the crease and a bit above it, and this is just going to be our transition shade and blendy colour, which is perfect. Then I've got Matte Carbon. I'm taking this on one side of the brush. I'm going to turn the brush over where there's nothing on there, and that is what I'm going to put in my crease, and you can see it helps you just get a lot more precision and definition by doing it that way, rather than putting the brush on the side where there's loads of colour, if you get what I mean. But as you can see, there's a lot more definition there by doing it that way. So I'm just taking this through the crease, again just blending it, making sure there's no harsh lines. You want this look to be really nice and soft. I'm also going to take a big fluffy blending brush just to make sure everything is blended out seamlessly. And then I'm going to take my favorite Makeup Geek eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Moon Dust, and I'm going to take this all across the lid on a flat shader brush, and I'm going to take this a little bit into the crease as well, just slightly. And then on another blending brush, I'm going to take a little bit of Moon Dust on the brush and take that through the crease. Again, just making sure everything's blended out seamlessly. We don't really want to see too much of the black. We just want it to kind of be there but in the background. Then I'm taking Nylon by MAC, and this is going to be my brow bone highlight, and I'm just going to take this along the brow bone. So I'm just going to clean up my edges by using a makeup wipe. And then for eyeliner, I've got my L'Oreal Infallible in Night Day Black, and I'm just going to softly take this along the lash line. And then using the clean side of my flat shader brush, I'm just going to blend out the edges of that liner just to make it look a little bit softer and smokier. Then I've got my Kevyn Aucoin Central Skin Enhancer, and I'm just going to conceal any scars or dark areas or any pigmentation on my face using this. This is actually one of my favourite concealers just because it actually covers up everything. It's so good. And then for foundation, I've got my Makeup Forever HD foundation and my Nars Glow, and I'm going to mix that with my MAC Strobe Cream. And then I'm just going to blend that all across my face with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender or Miracle Complexion Sponge, which I'm absolutely loving at the moment. Then going back to my Kevyn Aucoin Central Skin Enhancer, I'm just going to take this underneath the eyes for my concealer, and this is just going to go in a sort of upside down triangle shape underneath the eyes, and I'm going to mix that with my Maybelline Eye Eraser in the colour Nude, and this is also going to go on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and just underneath my cheekbones and on my chin, just any areas where I'd like to highlight. And then I'm also going to use my Beauty Blender sponge to blend that all in and make sure everything is looking seamless. Now I'm going to take my Ben Nye Banana powder to set the under eyes so that they don't crease, and this is the only area that I am going to set because I want the rest of the face to still look really glowy and dewy. Going back to my Sephora Jumbo Liner, I'm just going to run this all along the lower lash line. And then going to take a pencil brush just to soften out that line and smoke it out a little bit. And then I'm just going to take the black eyeliner that I used on my top lash line, and I'm going to take that along my inner waterline. There's so many lash lines and waterlines, I'm getting mixed up. For mascara, I've got my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara, and I'm going to heavily apply this on my top lashes and just nicely distribute it on my bottom lashes. I'm not actually wearing false lashes for this look, but obviously you can. And then for contouring, I've got my Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess, and I'm just going to take this in the hollows of my cheeks, on my temples, down the down the sides of my nose and along my jawline. To help define that contour, I've got my MAC Sculpt powder, and I'm taking this on a smaller blending brush, and I'm taking that down the sides of my nose again and also just in the hollows of my cheeks, and you can just see how much of a difference using this powder and a smaller blending brush makes. It just helps you to get a lot more of a sharper definition. Also, all the product info for all the products and music will be down below in the description box if you'd like to know more. And for blusher, I've got MAC Melba for a nice little wash of colour along the cheeks. So you guys know JLO has a gorgeous glow, and I've got my NARS Albatross powder to help me achieve that. And I'm going to take that along the tops of my cheekbones, on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, on my chin slightly, and on my cupid's bow, just because I really want to look glowy and highlighted to achieve JLO's gorgeous glow, and I personally love a good highlight. Just on a smaller brush, I'm going to take that along my brow bone as well, just to enhance that brow bone highlight, and I'm also going to take it in my inner corners of my eyes just to make them look a lot more wider and awake. And for my lip line, I've got MAC Subculture. This is just a really nice nudie colour to go around my lips. And for a gorgeous glossy lip, I've got Tanya Burr's Afternoon Tea, which is quite heavily pigmented. So I'm just going to take this along my bottom lip, and then I'm going to pat my lips together and then just tap off any excess pigment with my finger. So guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you liked it. Make sure you're following me on Insta, Twitter, Facebook. All of the links for that stuff will be down below. But yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below letting me know what other tutorials or any other videos you would like to see. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!